Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SmackDown. We are here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania tonight. And here comes former World Heavyweight Champion Dean Ambrose to kick off the show. I think we might find out what's on the lunatic's mind tonight. Crowd showing their support. A somewhat cryptic, if not insulting, response. Unfortunately for Mr. Ambrose, the next pay-per-view is going to be called Payback, so he's SOL. Extremely confident words coming from the former champion. Well, now that our former World Heavyweight Champion is done talking in riddles, we can go ahead and get to our first match. The German sensation Alex Wright planned to lock up against the Major. And we are getting ready to get our first match underway. And here comes Alex Wright dancing his way to the ring now. Don't let the flamboyance fool you. Alex Wright, a former champion, former cruiserweight champion, United States champion, and television champion during the 90s in WCW. He is a bit unorthodox, to say the least. Alex is going to need to get serious if he wants to have a chance in this upcoming matchup, as the Major makes his way to the ring. The Major, a no-nonsense competitor. And here we go, match underway. And a lockup. And the Major just overpowering Alex Wright. And the Major has a guillotine. He has the guillotine locked in. This submission chokehold. The Major trying to end this match extremely early. I do not believe that. How impressive. This match, less than a minute. And he submitted his opponent. I mean, blink and you'll miss it, folks. Just immediately locking on the guillotine chokehold, and Wright taps out. The Major does not appear to be done here. He shoots Alex off into the corner and follows him in with that knee. Ooh. And a neck breaker. Alex Wright sent to the floor. The Major with a slingshot over the top. Oh, this does not look good for Alex Wright. Apparently the Major wasn't content to win the match. He wanted to do damage. And it looks like he has done just that. Now the Major having a good laugh over the state of Alex Wright. All right, up next we will see the SmackDown Women's Champion in action as Women's Champion Auska goes one-on-one with Kimberly Hart. And here comes Auska. She is the NXT Women's Champion as well as the SmackDown Women's Champion. She will be going one-on-one with Kimberly Hart in Kimberly Hart's debut matchup. I don't know much about Kimberly Hart. From the image that we saw earlier, though, she looks to be in the same sort of suit that the members of the Power Rangers apparently wear. Perhaps they know each other. I could not answer that. I can only speculate. Auska, the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion in history. And here comes Kimberly Hart. She certainly does not look to be wearing what was in her promotional image. This is her debut matchup, although she does not seem to be low on confidence. Auska ready. Oh, and looks like Kimberly Hart's another one of those individuals changing their attire. Oh, and some great strikes from Kimberly Hart. Kimberly with a gymnastics background and apparently has dabbled in martial arts as well. I don't know what that's called, but that was certainly effective. Ooh, and a forearm shot. Repeated knees. Kimberly shot off the ropes and a fireman's carry. Auska with the lockup and the knee to the face. And a spinning forearm from Kimberly. Auska able to avoid the lockup there, but not a second time. And an elbow to the back of the head. Auska with a straight punch. Auska going for a kick, but was not able to land it. A nice takedown there by Kimberly. Back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. And again. Kimberly able to avoid. And a nice belly-to-belly suplex from Kimberly. And a pump handle suplex now. Auska able to get out of that. And a nice knee lift. Kimberly working on the arm there. And a face buster. Auska with that quick arm drag takeover. And another face buster, this time driving Auska's face into her knee. Nice snap suplex there by Kimberly. And a hair pull. Apparently the referee didn't see that. Hair pulling is illegal. And another face buster. Kimberly seeming to be in complete control of this matchup at this point. And a bulldog. Nice crucifix takeover. And another pump handle suplex. Beautiful maneuver from Kimberly. I've never seen Auska dominated in this fashion. This is shocking to say the least. Auska was able to reverse the power slam and the reverse DDT. Auska can get back in control, and no, Kimberly with a double leg, now just stomping away on Auska. And another face buster there. Auska with the arm drag takeover. And a reverse thrust kick from Auska. And another. Oh. It's Auska's hip attack going for the pin. Not even a 1 count. She's waiting for it. Kimberly able to get out of it with that elbow to the face. And now another pump handle suplex from Kimberly. And a DDT from Auska. Auska managing to stay in this. And a kick to the spine. And now Kimberly with the kick out. Once again, not even a 1 count. Now, Auska with the head scissor, driving the elbows into the top of the, helmet. I don't know why she's allowed to wear a helmet in the ring. Auska with the dragon sleeper now. Kimberly with knees to the head. And another DDT from Auska. Kimberly moved. And a cross body from Kimberly now. And a spine buster. Kimberly showing some power there. Auska shoots her off into the corner. Auska's got her primed there up on the top. Oh, but Kimberly recovered. And the crossbody. And now a belly-to-belly suplex. Auska trying to crawl to her feet, and Kimberly's just waiting. And for a 3rd time, the pump handle suplex. Auska shot off into the corner, and now it's Auska up on the top turnbuckle. And Kimberly with the arm drag off the top turnbuckle. Where is Kimberly going? Kimberly going to the top rope. And an elbow drop. And the big splash now. I'm not sure if Auska even knows where she is anymore. This has just been all Kimberly at this point. Kimberly to the top rope again, and a body splash. Oh, the referee was just simply not paying attention there. And Auska with a right hand. Ooh, Auska going for that looping palm strike. And Kimberly was able to avoid it. 1, and only a 1 count. Kimberly still kicks out. Auska got that head scissor, but Kimberly able to fight out of it. And for a 4th time, the pump handle suplex. And now Kimberly going for a pin. Referee in position 1, 2, and 3. In her debut match, Kimberly Hart victorious. As we see here, some great technical prowess from Kimberly Hart. Multiple suplexes and throws. This pump handle suplex was used 4 times in this matchup by Kimberly, just devastating the back of Auska before Kimberly finally went for the pin and got the win over the women's champion. Up next, we have a Falls Count Anywhere match as the Universal Champion Karnage goes up against the Punisher. And the crowd is on fire for the Universal Champion. And here comes the Punisher. Still intent on riding that machine down to ringside, despite the fact that there must be rules against it. However, nobody seems like they want to enforce them. And Karnage with a super kick before the bell rings. This match underway now. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match, and Karnage with the rolling knee bar to start things out. The Punisher has not had a very good win-loss record as of late, and this is not going to help things, being locked into a submission by a submission master this early in the match, and it's over. He tapped to the rolling knee bar. This match had barely gotten underway. Punisher didn't even get to get his trench coat off before Karnage had him locked in the knee bar, and it was over. The Punisher tapped out. God, with the way his win-loss record looks, the Punisher might want to think about a different career. And that is why he is the top champion on Monday Night Raw. But this is SmackDown, and our top champion is in action next. Up next, our main event, the World Heavyweight Champion Enforcer to take on the Ranger in the Ranger's SmackDown debut. And here comes our World Heavyweight Champion, the Enforcer. But that's his opponent. That's the Ranger running out here. And a German suplex on the ramp. The Enforcer getting to his feet. The Ranger has the title, and the Ranger just plowed him with the title. Enforcer trying to get back to his feet now. And again run through with the title. An axe handle drop. Our world champion just being manhandled here. And now he's in the ring. Is this thing finally going to get underway? And a springboard elbow drop. And apparently the Ranger finds this humorous. the Enforcer able to get out of his suit jacket, and now he's able to mount some offense. He was going for that belly to belly, but he didn't get it. The Ranger able to reverse, and a nice body blow from the Ranger, followed by a belly to belly suplex. And now an elbow drop and punches to the knee. And the Enforcer with a kick to the knee himself. The Ranger going for that German suplex, and the Enforcer able to get out of it with that back elbow. And now the Enforcer with the guillotine locked on. And a show of power from the Ranger as he lifts up the 300-pounder and drops, and a super kick. Enforcer able to get off his back here. Went for the kick, but unsuccessful. And Enforcer ducked. It's just been, these two have never met before, but they seem to just know each other very, very well some reason. And again, reversal after reversal here, and a super kick from Enforcer. Was that what Enforcer needed to get back in control of this match? And a neck breaker. Enforcer going for the pin. And a quick kick out. And the Ranger back on his feet, and a kick from the Ranger. And just smashing the knee there. And now an Indian deathlock. Trying to weaken the legs of the world champion. And now an inverted sharpshooter. Has he done enough damage to the legs? I don't believe it. The champion tapped out. It has been a night for debuts. I do not believe it. The Enforcer is still our champion. And there's the former champion, Dean Ambrose. It's no secret Dean wants that title back. That's all the time we have for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Join us next time on SmackDown.